Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Mike, or as you know me, the Savage Sasquatch. Thank you guys for joining. So I've been doing this for about 2 years now, and in the last few months I've been talking about how big changes for the channel are coming, and they are finally here. I'm going to deliver on that promise, and I kind of want to go over what's going on with the channel and me, and kind of what the new direction is. Over the last couple of years, we have put out a ton of videos. The first year was really a lot. We really overproduced that first year, but I had a lot of fun. I love making these videos, but the reason I do this is to be able to interact and to reach out to you guys, and I like hearing back from you guys so much. That's the reason for this. I mean, really, if I'm not hearing back from you guys, without you guys, there's no reason for this channel. There's no reason for me to do this. So I want to make sure I'm doing things that you guys like, and it's not just what I like. And I've noticed, going back and looking at the views on different videos, that, over the last couple of years, I mean, I've done a ton of Let's Plays, and I've been trying to go through, like, every major game, and I'm noticing that, the views just aren't there on a lot of them. It seems to me that most of you guys don't really watch through the average game, and trying to do a whole playthrough of a game doesn't seem to be, like, the right direction as far as what most of you guys want to see. So we're going to change things up a little bit. I wanted to make sure I provide you guys some shorter one-off experiences. I mean, I know some of these videos, they get up, 30, 40 minutes, and that's a bit long. But sometimes it's really hard to break these story videos down shorter. So, I want to do more one-off experiences, and a good example is just showing you, like, some gameplay footage and talking about, showing you guys why I love a certain game, rather than just trying to show you the entire game. And I feel like I can provide a little bit better of an experience and have some more fun that way. Also, other ideas is, whether it's like a Fortnite match or a Call of Duty match or something like that, or a race in Forza, that would be another good example of a one-off experience. But I just don't want to try to set up any kind of expectation of, trying to put out an entire series for you guys to watch if, we've been putting out a ton of them, and like I said, not that many people are watching through every single game or watching through even an entire game. So, I also just want to make sure I'm focusing on talking a little bit more why I'm excited about games. I love gaming. I've got a controller in my hand right here. I don't even know why. As you can see, I'm not playing anything. So, that being said, about doing fewer Let's Plays, there will be certain ones that we do. You guys know that I play a lot of games with my son, Mitey Logan, on here. And so we are going to still have a decent bit of videos with me and him. I know that a lot of people have enjoyed those. Me and him did do the entire Let's Play of the Spider-Man game. I know we've only put 8 or 9 episodes out as of the time of this. I've just finished editing them all. I got really behind over the last few months, and I've just gotten that finished, so we will be kind of plugging through that pretty quickly. So we will be trying to bring out daily content, but then we're going to move to probably being like once or twice a week that we put out videos. We'll still try to bring some good quality content fairly regularly to you guys. But one of the things, I've made some New Year's resolutions that I want to share with you guys that I think are for the best of us all. The first is I'm not going to try to play through every new game that comes out. A couple of years ago when I started doing this and started doing my written reviews, it was easy to play through because it was like the games that were coming out was like Gears of War, Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2, and there was a Call of Duty. It was a lot of experiences where, man, I could just sit down in a week and really hammer something out and, overplay something, but, come to where I could play through an entire game, record everything. I wasn't recording quite then yet, but, get my written review out there pretty quick. But the landscape of gaming has changed. It's not been like that over the last year or so, especially. Like, when I look at what's come out in, like, the last 3 months, roughly, we went from Shadow of the Tomb Raider to Spider-Man to Assassin's Creed, Odyssey, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Red Dead Redemption 2, Fallout 76, Battlefield 5, Darksiders 3, Just Cause 4, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And that's just like a 3-month window and when all that came out. I can't keep up with that kind of release schedule on my own. I used to do that kind of thing, and it's a bit taxing, and then just trying to come up and put out content on that much stuff, it's just not going to happen. I can't keep up with that. So, but I can talk about, hey, here's what I'm playing, here's why I'm excited about it. Another one of my New Year's resolutions is fun games only. I'm not going to play things that I'm not enjoying. Like, I might start it, and if I'm just not having fun with it, I mean, I still might show you guys a video but of, hey, here's what this is, but I'm not going to stick with games indefinitely if they're like, you know, long drawn out experiences and I'm not having fun with it. You know, I want to stay very positive on the channel. But a good example, you know, I don't want to really bash them, but I don't think Fallout 76 was exactly what everybody had hoped it would be. And, you know, I got 8-10 hours into it, and I realized what the game was and what it was going to be for me, most likely. And I said, you know what? I'm backed up so many games right now, I can't just keep sinking time into this. I'm not enjoying myself. So, fun games only. And I think that will help the content that I bring you guys be better if I'm not trying to show you a game that I feel like I'm laboring through. I also want another New Year's resolution. This one's kind of important to me. Is I want to enjoy the games that I've paid for. I've bought a lot of games over the years that I never quite get around to playing. Like when I got my PS4, I bought all of the PS4 exclusives, and a bunch of them I never played, like Infamous Second Son, and there's a few others that I've bought since, like the Kingdom Hearts, the first couple of games I bought when they put those back out again, because I never played through them. I never played through Final Fantasy 12. I've got that sitting on my shelf. I've never gotten around to it. On my Xbox, we've got what's it called? Dragon Age Inquisition, the Dishonored series. Like, I've bought these games, paid money for them, never sat down and played them, and I want to start getting my money's. As long as I'm enjoying these games, I want to get my money's worth. So I'm gonna. And that's not to say that I'm going to be playing all old games or anything like that. I have a few games, at least a couple of games pre-ordered. A good example is Anthem. I am super hyped about Anthem. Anthem looks like it's going to be what everybody had hoped Destiny would be. That's what it looks like. My expectations are high. If it's as good as it looks, I will be all over Anthem day one, and I can't wait. I believe I actually have demo access coming up in late January, so look for that. We'll definitely probably be bringing some gameplay of that. So, you know, and I'm only going to be trying to play the top games. Like, you know, I've loved the Darksiders games. I only heard, you know, like 70-ish% reviews of Darksiders 3. I'll probably pick it up at some point when it's on the cheap. But, you know, I'm not going to just pick up every single game and try to play every game as soon as it's released, because, like I said, there's just too many games coming out now as we get towards the end of the console cycle, where the developers know what they're doing and they're spitting out games rapid fire, and there's so many good games coming. We got to focus on something, so that's what we're going to do, and I'm just going to focus on playing what I love here. So, and like I said, I want to try to stay positive in these videos, and I don't want to be. I've seen a lot of channels that come out and, you know, they seem to be getting viewership off of bashing games, and if that's what they want to do, that's their business. I'm not here to judge, but I just want to be. I would rather try to build a community around a positive experience and of people who want to focus on the positive. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to set out to do. And my last thing I wanted to kind of just mention is, you know, I'm still playing quite a lot of games, but my gaming time has been cut down a bit. I've gotten very heavily over the last 3 or 4 months into Magic the Gathering, the card game. Maybe you guys know of it, maybe you don't. So I've got a whole nother channel that me and my buddy Marlon have started. I don't believe the channel, I've created the channel. I don't believe we have any videos live as of this, me making this, but by the time you guys see this, we may very well. So that channel is called Two-Headed Giant, and it'll be everything from how to make different decks, examples of playing decks, kind of going into Magic the Gathering Arena and showing off some of that. So we'll be doing a whole lot of different things. So, but anyway, this isn't a Magic channel, so we'll talk about that on that channel. So anyway, the biggest thing I want to say is thank you guys over the last couple of years. Those of you who have reached out, who have left comments, thumbs up, those of you who subscribed, I want to just give you guys a big thanks. You know, like I said, there's no reason to do this without you guys. You guys are why I'm here, so thank you so much for being a part of this, and we're just looking to grow over the next year and beyond. And so thank you again for joining. So Until next time, it's Savage Sasquatch from GamingReportCard.com, and I am out of here.